Hello everyone, this is Suvendu Das, your physics mentor, and welcome to our new chapter, that is our current electricity, that is available in class 12 CBSE as well as CHSE physics. So in this lecture, we will start from the basic to advanced level questions along with all the content related to electric current. Okay. So without any delay, let's start the topic. So our topic is current electricity. Current electricity. All of you remember, two branches are there. One is our electrostatics, another one is electrodynamics. So in electrostatics, what you have to study? It is the study of charge at rest, and it is the study about charge in motion. It is the study of charge in motion. So when charges are in motion, that part is related to our electrodynamics portion. When charges are at rest, then that is related to electrostatic portion. So in this case, here we are going to start our electrodynamics topic because it is our current electricity chapter. Yes. So what is current? If I will ask what do you mean by current, then what you have to say, what is current actually? It means flow of any substance in a fixed direction. This is the meaning of current. For example, we can say water current. Let us think this is your tube or pipe, and here if all the water particles are moving in a fixed direction, then that is termed as your water current. That means water molecules are in fixed directions. Similarly, we can think about gas current. Similarly, movement of gaseous molecules in a fixed directions. Movement of gaseous molecules in a fixed direction. Movement of gaseous molecules in a fixed direction. I think it is clear to all of you. Okay. Next, here in this chapter we will discuss electric current. So in this case, in case of electric current, what you will study? First listen, what is its meaning? If this is your conductor and if all the charge particles are in unidirectional motion, then or are in a fixed direction in motion, then that constitute electric current. That means we can say all electric charges are moving in a fixed directions. That constitute electric current. So this is the content regarding current. And if you will see electric current, artificial electric current is available, natural current also available. That means we can categorize artificial current and natural current. First you will listen, what do you mean by natural current? So current in our nerve system, that is under natural current. And during lightning आम जो करंट देखुचे जो करंट आम जानिबा that is called natural current. So during lightning, and current produced by some sea fish like eel, electric eel, etc. And what is the meaning of our artificial current? Listen, artificial current. You can think about the example, that is current produced by our generator, that is also artificial current. Current produced by generator and current produced when conductor is connected with battery. Current produced when two ends of conductor, when two ends of a conductor is connected with battery, with a battery or cell, with a battery, or that is in our natural, no, artificial current, that is in our artificial current. So this is about our natural current and artificial current. Now proceed towards our main content, that is our electric current. So in electric current, what you will observe, now see, next content is our electric current. In class 10, you all have already read it. So it is the rate of flow of charge. It is the rate of flow of charge. ऐसा एक चीज कंसिडर करो. Let us think. This is your conductor. Let us think. This is our conductor. And this is suppose any cross section of conductor. Let us consider any cross section of conductor. So this any cross section of conductor in time t, suppose q amount of charges passes through this cross section of conductor in time t. So it हमें लिखिबा time interval when amount of charge passes through the cross section. Passes through the cross section. Suppose in time t, q amount of charges pass through this cross section. So in unit time, the amount of charge that will pass through this cross section of conductor, that will be q by t, and this is termed as our I. So I is equal to q by t. It is our well-known formula. I is equal to, we know I is equal to q by t. So electric current is defined as the amount of charge that passes through any cross section of conductor in time 1 second. Thus, electric current is defined as the amount of charge that passes through any cross section of conductor, any cross section of a conductor in time 1 second, and this is called rate of flow of charge. I think it is clear. So this is about our electric current, and we know further, we know that q is equal to NE, that is as per the quantization of electric charge. Thus we can write it as ଆମେ ଏମିତି ଲେଖିପାରିବା ବି I is equal to electric current Q by T, that is equal to NE by T. So N is the number of electrons and E is the charge of each electron, magnitude of charge of elementary charge or charge of each. I think this category is clear to all of you. Okay. Next, proceed towards the unit, dimension and nature of the quantity. First thing, what is the unit? What is its unit? In SI, remember, one is our SI unit, electrostatic unit, electromagnetic unit. In SI, charge का SI unit क्या है? Coulomb by second. It is called ampere. And in electrostatic unit, it will be stat ampere. And in electromagnetic unit, it will be ab ampere. And we can easily write the relationship between ampere, stat ampere and ab ampere. How can we write? Now see. We know 1 coulomb is equal to 3 into 10 to the power 9 stat coulomb is equal to 1 by 10 ab coulomb. So in each term, if you will divide 1 second, what you will see now is, what you will get? 1 coulomb by 1 second is 1 ampere is equal to 3 into 10 to the power 9 stat ampere is equal to 1 by 10 ab ampere. So this is the relationship between ampere, ab ampere and stat ampere. Okay. Next, its dimension. Dimension of electric current. It is very easy. Dimension. So I dimension is equal to M0, L0, T0, A1, because it is one of the fundamental quantity out of these 7 fundamental quantity: length, mass, time, temperature, electric current, luminous intensity and amount of substance. So this is about the dimension. Then nature of quantity. Nature of quantity. So electric current is having both magnitude and direction, but it is a scalar quantity. Why it is scalar? As it does not obey vector algebra. I think all these content are very clear to all of you. So this is about the nature, dimension, unit, okay, about our electric current. Next is direction. Magnitude तो हो गया, I is equal to Q by T equal to NE by T. और formula है, we will discuss later. So now direction of electric current. From Q by T formula, we can derive or we can calculate the magnitude of electric current. And what is the direction of electric current? Now see. This is suppose any resistor. ऐसा कंसिडर करो, एंड ये क्या है हमारा सोर्स, सेल और बैटरी, कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ सेल्स इन सीरीज, इट इज कॉल्ड बैटरी. रेडी? So this is our general electric circuit. In our general electric circuit, we are using the denotation like this. This is the direction of electric current. This is the direction of electric current. We all know this perfectly. Very good. Now you listen one thing. It is your conventional current. So conventional current, one is your conventional current. Conventional current, electric current. Another one is electronic current. Conventional current का direction क्या है? Direction is from positive terminal to negative terminal. And electronic current means its direction is along the direction of motion of electron. Is along the direction of motion of electrons. Direction of motion of electrons. That is from negative to. So we can say conventional current is flowing, okay, in opposite to electronic current. It is just opposite to the direction of electronic current. Direction of electronic current. I think this content is clear to all of you. So this is about our direction of current flow. Next one is types of electric current. Yes, देखो. Next one is types of electric current. ये टॉपिक का लास्ट में हम लोग न्यूमेरिकल डिस्कशन करेंगे. जो भी क्लास रे होबो तो लास्ट न्यूमेरिकल ता रिलेटेड रे डिस्कशन कर देबी वर्तमान. तो टाइप्स ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक करंट, फर्स्ट इज आवर स्टेडी करंट. Steady current. What is steady current? Now see, magnitude of current remains constant irrespective of time or with respect to time. So here we can say here magnitude of electric current is constant with respect to time. So if I will draw the graph current versus time graph, if we will draw the graph of current versus time graph, what you will get? Now see, here this is current and time along x-axis. The graph will be a straight line parallel to time axis. The graph will be straight line parallel to time axis. And remember, DC source provides steady current. So DC source provides our DC source provides steady current. I think it is clear. Next come to our next type, that is our varying current. Next one is second type, varying current. In case of varying current, its magnitude is varying continuously with respect to time. Simple thing. Its magnitude is varying continuously with respect to time. This is about our varying current. So if you will draw the graph, तो ग्राफ में रिप्रेजेंट करने से क्या होगा? देखो, varying current ऐसे ग्राफ ड्रा करना चाहिए हमको. एमती ग्राफ ड्रा करबा पड़िबो जेमती कि तत्रे current and current magnitude of electric current vary करेगा दरकार. Yes, this is one type and this one is another type. These all are varying current. Here in this type of graph, the magnitude of electric current is varying. yellow color graph में भी magnitude of current varying continuously. तो इसका एक एग्जाम्पल क्या है? देखो, एग्जाम्पल alternating current. In class 12, this is one of our chapter, alternating current. We will discuss it in detail. But for the point of view of our varying current, what we will write? Alternating current. It is a special type of current. ये जो येलो कलर ग्राफ दिखाया जा रहा है, alternating current. It is a special type of varying current. Special type of varying current in which magnitude changes continuously magnitude changes continuously and direction reverses periodically. The direction reverses periodically. I think you all have read in class 10. Jodi मन नहीं हमें आपको जाके पढ़िबा how its direction reverses periodically. But for the point of view of our varying current, you just remember this. This current along y-axis and time along x-axis, and this graph is sinusoidal nature. Sinusoidal in nature. साइनोसॉइडल का मतलब क्या है? साइन कर्व. साइन फंक्शन का ट्रिग्नोमेट्री पे साइन फंक्शन का ग्राफ जैसा होगा वैसे ही ग्राफ उसका, इसका अल्टरनेटिंग करंट का. आई थिंक दिस इज क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू. वेरी गुड. नेक्स्ट कम टू आवर थर्ड कैटेगरी, दैट इज एवरेज करंट. नेक्स्ट इज आवर एवरेज करंट. Already we have discussed it is denoted by I average. Remember one thing, in case of average current, what is this? I average is equal to total charge flows in time interval delta t. Del q by del t is equal to I average, and this is del t. This del t is our finite time interval. Finite time interval. This interval is not very small. Finite time interval, and in each and every cases our unit and dimension remains same. Okay, don't worry about that thing. This is average current. And in last part, fourth variety is our instantaneous current. Instantaneous denoted by I instant. So it means it is the current, it is the electric current at any instant of time. At any instant of time. Okay. So here the time interval del t tends to 0. At any instant of time means the time interval is very small, and that can be written as del t tends to 0, and we can simply denote it as dt. Clear? So what is the value of formula for I instantaneous? Remember, I instantaneous is equal to limit del t tends to 0. When del t tends to 0, at that moment del q by del t, that gives us instantaneous current. And simply or shortly we can write it as dq by dt. So del q by del t is our average current, or the dq by dt is our instantaneous current. That's the point. I think it is clear. Yes. बुझिए ठीक से. So instantaneous current सरीगला. From this formula we can extract one more thing. So I is equal to how much? dq by dt. We can say what is dq I dt, and taking integration on both sides, integration dq is equal to integration I dt. So 0 to q, and here t initial to t final. We have to fix our limit point. For left side integration will be q is equal to integration t initial to t final I dt. And what is the meaning of? We know the meaning of integration x initial to x final y dx. The meaning क्या है? Area under y versus x graph. Y versus x graph. Like this, we can say what is integration I dt t initial to t final? That is our area under I versus t graph. I think this part is very clear to all of you. So this is about our types of electric current. Now see one thing in this case. If I will draw a graph, and this is suppose our IT curve, I versus T curve, I versus T graph. So here the area under the graph means we have to consider this much area. Area under the graph means we have to think about this area. Clear? Area under this graph, it represents total charge close to the cross section in time t initial to t final. I think it is clear. So this answer is integration t initial to t final, that is IDT, and it gives us amount of charge that flows through the cross section. ये हो गया. देखो, this is about our different types of electric current. Okay, so starting from basics of current, what is the meaning of current? That part already covered. Flowing of any substance in a fixed direction, and based on that thing we can define water current, gas current, electric current, and so many things. Artificial current, natural current, इसके बारे में भी discussion हो गया. So now see order of currents. In note point you mention this thing. Order of current in our home appliances, that is 1 ampere to 5 ampere. Second thing, order of current in our nerve system, that is nearly 1 microampere. Clear? And order of current during lightning, order of electric current during lightning, that is nearly 10 to the power 4 ampere. These are some information related to our order of currents and etc. So this is about our order of current. ये चीज clear हो गया. I think it is clear to all of you. Very good. Next, we will solve some question related to how कौन pending रहिला. एमती भी लिख परिबा order of current in electric field को दिला. In electric field, that is nearly also 1 ampere. So this is about some information related to our order of currents. Next come to what we will discuss. In some materials, amount of current is due to which factor? Suppose if I will say in case of conductor, electric current is established because of the flow of electric charges, that is your electron. Clear? It hame lekhiba material and electric current is due to So now first one is our conductor. In case of conductor, electric current is due to 3 electrons. Electric current is due to 3 electrons. In case of electrolyte, cation and anion, in case of electrolyte, current is due to cation and anion. In case of discharge tube, current is due to positive ion and negative ion. Ready? In case of semiconductors, In case of semiconductor, current is due to electrons and in case of vacuum tube, current is due to fermions. Thermally generated free electrons are called fermions. You kindly note it down properly. So these are some materials in which current is established due to all these factors. I think it is clear. Okay. Fermion का मीनिंग पता चल गया. Thermally generated free electrons are called fermions. So this is about our content part. Now come to our numerical portion. That is, come to problem number 1. देखो problem 1 कौन कहला? Calculate the number of electrons flowing through the filament of an electric bulb of rating 100 watt 230 volt in 1 hour. So we have to find the number of electrons. Okay, number of electrons question mark, power given 100 watt and our voltage given 230 volt. Then time T is equal to 1 hour, that is equal to 3600 seconds. So from P and V we can find the I value. P is equal to VI, class 10 formula. So P is equal to VI, which implies I is equal to how much? P by V. And another thing, I is equal to Q by T also, that is equal to P by V. Q is equal to NE, we can write NE by T is equal to P by V. Now what is the value of N? After cross multiplication, power into time divided by V into charge of electron. आंसर देखो. So power केते दिया है? 100 watt. Time is our 3600 seconds divided by voltage there हमको 230 and electron charge 1.6 into 10 to the minus 19. So after all you have to calculate this thing. The answer will be as per your calculation. What you will get, that is the answer. In this way we have to proceed this numerical. I think it is very easy to all of you. Very good. There you go. Next, next question number 2. Problem 2. What the question is telling now? See. In each and every numerical you will find a new thing. So try to listen it properly. The charge flowing through any cross section of a conductor varies with time in accordance with relation Q is equal to 3t square minus 5t plus 6 in SI unit. Calculate the current through the conductor at t equal to 3 seconds. Particularly it is asking about current find at t equal to 3 seconds. That means it is asking about our instantaneous current, not average current. Suppose question 0 second to 3 seconds. That means it is asking about average current at 3 seconds. That means at any instant it is asking means it is instantaneous. So what I have to do? So what is current? I is equal to dq by dt. Then इसका डिफरेंशिएशन लेना चाहिए हमको. कितना हो गया डिफरेंशिएशन देखो 3t square minus 5t plus 6. Next is 3 constant, 3 square derivative 2t minus 5 constant, dt by dt 1, and derivative of any number or constant is 0. So 6t minus 5 in SI unit. So this is the value of current in time t seconds, because current is a function of time. Here electric current is a function of time. So now what I have to do? Current at t equal to 3 seconds. So instead of t in that expression, you put the value of 3. So 6 into 3 minus 5. So 18 minus 5, that is 13 in SI unit. Ready? This is the value of current at t equal to 3 seconds. Now you solve one more question. So the electron in hydrogen atom revolving around the nucleus with a frequency 6 into 10 to the 16 hertz. Calculate the current through that orbit. In hydrogen atom, electron is revolving around the nucleus with frequency this. What is frequency? Frequency is 1 by time period. We know this. This is suppose the nucleus. This is our nucleus, and electron is orbiting. Electron is orbiting in this orbit around the nucleus. Suppose. Let us think like this. Yes. So this is our nucleus. This is our nucleus. So as electron is revolving, so time taken to complete one revolution is called time period. And we know I is equal to Q by T. For one complete revolution, the time taken will be time period capital T. And 1 by time period is frequency Q into F. So as per this condition, charge of electron is 1.6 10 to the power minus 19, and the frequency given क्या जा रखा है 6 into 10 to the power. So that means 9.6 into 10 to the power minus 3 ampere, and 10 to the power minus 3 को हम कहवा मिली, तो 9.6 मिली ampere. So frequency related the question एमती भी आसपारिबो. This is about the relation with frequency and current. I is equal to QF. I think this problem number 3 is clear to all of you. Very good. Next come to our problem 4. Problem number 4. Charge through a cross section of conductor is given by Q is equal to, it is mentioned, Q is equal to 2t square plus 5t coulomb. Find the current in the conductor at an instant t equal to 2 seconds. Same as the previous question, current and I is equal to dq by dt. Formula लगेगा dq by dt. So d by dt of t square plus 5 to constant, t square derivative 2t plus 5 derivative 0, so 4t, and current at t equal to 2 seconds, that is equal to 4 into 2, that is 8 ampere. All are in SI unit. 8 ampere is the current at the instant t equal to 2 seconds. That's the question, and this is the answer about to this question. ये क्वेश्चन आसान था एक्चुअली. ऐसा एक क्वेश्चन हम लोग सॉल्व कर चुके हैं. नेक्स्ट, so charge through a cross section of conductor is given by Q equal to 5t square minus 2t coulomb, and find the average current through the conductor in the interval t1 2 second to t2 4 second. So average current formula कौन थिला? I average. We know I average is equal to del Q by, that is Q final minus Q initial divided by T final minus Q initial. तो Q final ला क्या हमारा टाइम देखो, टाइम वाला 4 सेकंड माइनस T फाइनल के Q वाट 4 सेकंड माइनस Q वाट 2 सेकंड. अच्छा क्वेश्चन देख देला को Q is equal to 5t square minus 2t, this much coulomb. This means this is Q at t second. Q at t second expression 5t square minus 2t, and what is Q at 4 second? So Q at 4 second will be 5 into 4 square minus 2 into 4. That means 80 minus 8, that is 72 coulomb. And Q at 2 second कहते हैं 5 into 2 square minus 2 into 2. That means 20 minus 4, that is 16 coulomb. Now putting the respective value, so 72 minus 16 divided by 4 minus 2 is 2. Is that clear to all of you? Then it will be 6, then 56 by 2. I think it is clear. Then it will be 28 ampere. Because all are in assignment. The same question to the instantaneous star process. I is equal to dq by dt पकेबा हमें डिफरेंशिएशन बट द एवरेज करंट पचालुची इन केस ऑफ average current calculation you have to keep this thing in mind otherwise you will get 0 mark clear. This is about our problem number 5. Next is our problem number 6. Problem number 6 देखिए what the question is telling now. See, a non-conducting ring of radius r has a q distribution over it. It rotates with angular velocity omega about its axis. Find the equivalent current. A non-conducting ring of radius r has a q distribution over it. Okay, ठीक है. Suppose this is your non-conducting ring. It rotates with angular velocity omega. It rotates with of radius r is mentioned. Its radius is capital R. It rotates with angular velocity omega. So omega formula कौन? Omega is equals to angular velocity is equal to angular displacement divided by time. Angular velocity equal to angular displacement by time. Class 11 content. So गोटे round will angular displacement होगा कितने 2 pi radian and the time taken will be time period and 1 by time period is called frequency 2 pi f. The answer. To find the equivalent current, it is asking about equivalent current. That means we can say I is equal to Q divided by T, or we can say I is equal to Q by T. Clear? Charge is Q, Q is mentioned, and what is T value? From this expression, thus omega is equal to 2 pi by T. So what is the value of T? T will be 2 pi by. Putting the respective value Q divided by 2 pi by omega. Final answer Q omega by 2 pi. This is our current as per the given data available in our question paper. Clear? So this is about our content. Next question. Next question कौन कहला? देखो तो calculate. This is about our charge flow in a conductor. In the following graph, find the amount of charge flowing through the cross section of conductor between 0 second to 10 second. Achha, 0 second, this is your 0 second, it is mentioned here 0 second to 10 second kete charge flow. And we know charge is the area under current versus time graph. So area under current versus time graph କରିବାକୁ ହେଲେ हमको सब यही सब फोकस କରିବାକୁ पड़िବ. देखो, this is the area, this shaded portion is the area under the graph, IT graph. So एटा गुड area में calculate करिबा. First we have to calculate the area of this triangle. Then what you have to write? You have to calculate area of this rectangle. Now rectangle लिखा जाउछ देखो. Find the area of this rectangle. Very good. Next figure रे कोन देखा वाला? The trapezium देखा जाउछ देखो, trapezium. Then find the area of this trapezium. The trapezium देखा वाला. Very good. And at last हम कौन देखा वाला एठी? एठी हम गोटे rectangle देखा जाउछ. Is that clear to all of you? This is one of the rectangle. Is that clear? एतिके एरिया को हम कैलकुलेट करिया पड़िबो एक्चुअली. तो Q कौन लिखिबा हमें? टोटल चार्ज Q इक्वल टू एरिया अंडर I versus T graph. And केतरा एरिया अछि? 4 areas. So A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4. बुझिला? जो ग्राफ नेगेटिव y एक्सिस से किछ थांता, दैट मींस हमको एरिया माइनस करिया पड़िबो. हैला? तो as per the question कोन हबो? A1 वैल्यू केते? हाफ इनटू बेस इनटू height is 8. A1 finished. A2 केते हबो? L into B. So 4 minus 2 is 2 and this value is 8. So 2 into 8. Then A3 trapezium, half into sum of two parallel sides. Parallel side किए, this is parallel side, कितने तार length 8, एटा हला 4, so half into 8 plus 4 into तांका भीतर height कितने, half into sum of two parallel side into altitude or height ना, so तांका भीतर height कितने 5 minus 4 हला 1 plus a for value L into b, एटा कितने 4, this one is 10 minus 5 5, so 4 into 5, so after this calculation this is 8 plus 16 plus 6 plus 20. Okay, so 14 8 6 14 14 10 14 plus 16 plus 20 0 50 50 coulomb. Clear? This is our answer. This is the answer of given question. So एमती हमको सॉल्व करिया पड़िबो रिलेटेड टू I is equal to Q by T, I is equal to NE by T. These are some numericals. Okay, so next come to our one of the finest content, current in our discharge tube. Current in discharge tube. This is suppose our, so what the content is telling. Now listen properly. What the content is actually telling. Let us consider this is our discharge tube. Let us think this is our discharge tube, and inside discharge tube current is due to the flow of what? Cations and anions, positive ion and negative ion. Let's think this is discharge tube and this is any cross section. Let in time t show this cross section n1 number of positive ions process through this cross section in time t, and n2 number of negative ion passes through this cross section in time t second. Here let another thing, let is of positive ion charge kete q1 and negative kete q2. ऐसे assume करो. Ready? Let in time t, let in time t inside the discharge tube n1 number of positive ions having charge, having each of charge q1 passes from left to right, passes from left to right. Also in that t time n2 number of negative ions having each of charge q2 passes through that same cross section, through that same cross section. तो ऐसे होने से होगा क्या? तो I is equal to कितना होगा? I1 plus I2. I1 plus I2 means I is equal to Q by T, Q equal to NE by T. So for positive ion, this is I positive plus I negative. ऐसे consider करो. I positive and current due to negative ions. I due to positive ion कितने? N1 number of positive ion charge Q1 divided by T plus N2 Q2 by T. So this will be I is equal to N1 Q1 plus N2 Q2 divided by T. So if the value of Q1 and Q2 equal to E, then what you will get? If Q1 is equal to Q2 is equal to E, then current will be equal to N1E plus N2E divided by T. That means N1 plus N2 into E divided by T. This is the answer. But in case of metallic conductor, current is due to flow of electrons only. Yes, that means in case of metallic conductor, if you will see N1 is equal to 0 and N2 is equal to N number of electrons, free electrons. So thus I is equal to what? 0 plus N into E by T. Thus we can say I is equal to Ne by T. This is the value of electric current. I think it is clear to all of you. So this is about our lecture number 1, in which we have completed from the meaning of electric current to types of electric current. Next part we will discuss, if possible, we will discuss the mechanism of current flow in a conductor, and so many things are also available. We will discuss. All these things are very interesting because this is not very new thing for us. We have already read something regarding our electric current in our class 7, class 8 also, class 10 also. Now in some extended portion and some additional topic we have to accept in this topic, and some new tricks, new concept. Okay, so thank you and have a nice day ahead, and this is all about for today's class. Okay, thank you.